Well, from where I'm standing, you can see Mexico on the other side of the river here. This ranch includes 5 miles along the U.S.-Mexico border. The Hobbs told me in the last few months they've seen migrant traffic pick up, including a group of 50 that crossed just a few weeks ago. But they said what they found over the weekend was the worst thing they'd ever seen.
No one with these children dumped out on the side of the river here on our farm.
With frustration in her voice.
If this doesn't make you mad and want you to take to the streets, I don't know what will.
Katie Hobbs recorded the situation unfolding right in front of her.
And then we found them laying over here. They were crying. They were scared. They didn't know where their parents were.
Sunday morning, Hobbs said her husband discovered 5 migrant children.
My husband called me on Mother's Day morning about 8:30 and sent me a picture of 5 little girls laying in the dirt on a dirty blanket down here on the river.
Alone and abandoned on their farm.
He thought one of them was dead.
Border Patrol officials said the 5 girls were from Honduras and Guatemala. The oldest child was 7 years old. The youngest, just 11 months.
Babies. These are babies.
Hobbs said her husband finished his evening rounds at 6 the night before and didn't find them until early the next morning.
They were here all night alone. Jimmy said they were weeping and crying when he found them. And they stopped crying when they realized they were going to get some help.
The other 2 people you see in the video are farm employees trying to communicate with the girls in Spanish.
They couldn't say anything about their parents or where they were.
Hobbs said in the decades they've lived on the ranch, they've had occasional crossings, but nothing like they've seen in the last few months. And she said she fears it will only get worse.
Our summers are about to get brutally, brutally hot, and it is going to be a killing field if something is not done. Look at this.
In Maverick County with the KENS 5 border team, I'm Vanessa Croy.